Okay, so I picked up this dresser, a solid wood dresser from Facebook Marketplace. And it's a really beautiful dresser. I actually love the hardware. That's one of the reasons why I was drawn to it, because this really ties in with the rest of the house and the rest of the furniture I have. But after I got it home, I realized it really does need, it needs a little work. So I think I am going to just dive right in and sand her, especially that top. That top is just, I think I'm gonna start there and then probably keep going. We'll see what happens. So we are back. It is the next day and I have completely sanded this entire dresser. I am so sore. I cannot even tell you how sore I am from literally bending over, squatting, and sanding this entire dresser yesterday. I did not intend that that was what I was going to do, but once I started, I just, I did not want to stop. I didn't want to have to do this the second day, and I really want to get this done. I really want to get this stained and see how it comes together. I'm very excited. I think it's going to turn out beautifully. I am gonna go in with Early American. It is the color that I have used in, at least I think, it's the color that I've used with every other piece that I've done in my home. And because this dresser definitely has like a reddish tint to it, I think it's going to ultimately accomplish the look of the wood that is in the rest of the home. It's definitely got that richer, redder tone. I don't know. It's basically a red tone. And so yeah, I'm thinking that the Early American, like the gray and like the cool tone of the Early American will really mesh well with that, balance it out, give it a deeper, richer brown color. But I do have some imperfections where the dresser was already chipping and particle board was showing through. So I am a little nervous about that. So I might have to go in with like a darker color, maybe like a Jacobine, I don't know how you say it, over top if I need to. So we will see, but let's just start, see where we go. We can always add more. That's my mentality. I really want to see if the Early American just does the trick. Oh yeah, already I can tell that this is going to match the sideboard and the black dresser really well. The only iffy part will be down at the bottom where the particle board is showing through, so we'll see. Okay, we finally made it. We are finally to the point where I can put back together my gallery wall. As you can see, it's very blank. I have been so anxious about this. I think I've just been overthinking it, and the more I put it off and overthink it, I think the more stressed out I'm gonna become. So I've collected all my art, which honestly, like you've seen in my recent videos, I've been working on collecting my pieces for such a long time. So many pieces of these are sentimental. You know, there's a piece of art that Nate and I got in Yosemite last year. There is a painting of our late dog. One of my big goals for my gallery wall this time around is I really want to add in more pictures of my kids and our family. I've got a collection of mirrors. And the other big challenge is that I really did not want to get rid of my blanket ladder. I think getting rid of the blanket ladder, like with this wall, you guys, this wall is so big. And with it sloping at an angle, I've just been really struggling with kind of trying to refigure out how to best do it and also have it balanced, but also have it really fill the whole wall. So the way I'm gonna approach this is I'm just gonna start with the main focal point, which is still the same mirror that I had before. I went ahead and I measured out the dimensions of the cabinet that I am actually picking up tomorrow. I have found this beautiful antique cabinet that I'm so excited about, but you guys see that I have my thrifted little black plant stand. I don't have a plant on it yet. That's TBD. But imagine, you know, a pop of green and some height with a plant right here, the cabinet in the middle, the blanket ladder on the far left. I've actually measured on each end. It's 28 inches to the blanket ladder and it's 28 inches to the start of the plant stand. And then the cabinet's gonna go in the middle of that. So I really am trying to, again, really work with this wall, figure out a way to, I want to be able to try and extend the gallery wall on the other side, maybe have like a little, what do they call that, a vignette, a little vignette on the other side of the blanket ladder to kind of cap off the gallery wall over there. I want to bring the gallery wall all the way over here, and then I want to take it higher. So I got lots of frames, lots of pictures. Let's just see how I feel like I just need to start. And we'll just go from there. So I might film a lot of this, I might not, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys my idea because I feel like I searched for a while on like inspiration for angled walls, gallery wall on an angled wall, and I couldn't find anything. So let me, hopefully somehow this finds the people out there with angled walls and I can help you in some way, maybe with where you're stumped in trying to figure out how to decorate a large high ceilinged wall, because it's been tricky and it just did not feel or look right before. And you know, again, everything takes time. Like, it is what it is. I recognize that I didn't really like how the wall looked. I recognize that, I had ideas started flowing. I really envisioned it being bigger and larger. I imagined more pictures. And here we are, months, if not a year later, years later, I'm finally, you know, I've collected over time pieces. And now I'm at the point of like, I just need to take action. I just need to do it and play with it and like not take it so seriously. So remember, Amy, don't take it so seriously. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let's start with that mirror. This thing is really heavy. Okay. Come on. think she looks good. Another thing I'm trying to do this time around is not use nails. If you know, you know. Just don't want to do it again. You can cover up nail holes. The thing nobody tells you is that the camera doesn't really pick up on all the imperfections. Maybe you can actually see, because I actually went with a satin or semi-gloss with this paint, which I'm thankful for because I know it's going to wipe down better than before. I felt like when I wiped off my kids' fingerprints, it's ended up leaving like marks on the wall, like on the paint. Anyway, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it. I'm fine with more of a glossy. And actually, I think because it also reflects light, so even though it's a darker color, it's kind of like, I don't know, you know what I mean? It brings more light to the room. So I stopped at the dollar store and I picked up a bunch of, these are my secret weapon, is these Velcro wall hangers, picture hangers. I cut them down like for really small ones. Like I would cut this one in half and put like this side on the picture and then make sure this part's on the wall so I can peel this off. You know, if you really are, you're not gonna move something for a really long time. It's really, honestly, I think the best, smartest thing to do. Plus it saves your wall. And I'd much rather like spray, you know, or put some oil or whatever off, try to remove sticky off of a frame than I would off my wall. So yeah, so something that I saw on a video is that once you hang your focal point is that you then want to go like above, to the left, to the right. Like once you can figure out those pieces, I feel like you can build from there. So I'm gonna put my praying man right up here. And then I'm gonna go from there.